Hello, World of Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Happy Friday, April 15th. I guess I should say Good Friday, everybody. Got the M3 Yo pulled up for a specific reason here as we drop into the Luxury Lounge, which is a free event going on 3 days left where you can cash in your resources such as silver, free XP, your certificates for premium time, your boosters to get diamonds in order to buy the Scepter, which essentially is the M3 Yo, one of my least favorite tier 8 heavy tanks. So don't be too disappointed if you don't have the resources, which I can understand if you're fairly new, a few years into the game. Someone like myself, 6+ years in the game, don't have any tanks to buy, so all I'm doing is accumulating resources. So I cashed in about 200 million in silver and 300,000 in free XP to get the tank. But the point I want to make here is if you don't have the resources, there's one thing you absolutely should buy. Hopefully, you get enough diamonds by playing and winning games. But even if you don't, I would suggest cashing in silver in order to get these gold boosters here. You can buy 10 of them times 9, so you're going to end up with 90 of them. They work just like the gold boosters. Anytime you can turn free games or silver into gold, you have to cash in on it. So we've got a gold box offer back 7,500 gold for 10 bucks, 750 gold per dollar. Best deal going right now for gold. So make sure you filled this box up before you claim that gold. And let's hop into the store and see what you can spend that gold on. Chieftain Mk6 is back. The last time we saw that, I believe, was the auction for the holiday event. The reason I want to talk about it here in this section is just because it's in a container. Kind of a gambling container. 25% chance of getting this tank. If you don't get the tank, you're going to get 8,500 gold, which works out to be 340 gold per dollar. So essentially a little bit of gambling with lower risk. You're not getting great conversion on that dollar per gold translation, but you're guaranteed of getting something. Not like what I went through last week with the Object 752. I opened 4 times 12 crates. I think I even bought the 2 extra 50 crates. I didn't even get the tank. And that's what 4% drop chance will do for you guys. So just be aware. You could be one of the extremely unlucky ones like I was last week and not even get the tank after opening 50 crates. Yeah, I felt pretty bad about that. I did get a 10,000 gold, so I probably ended up within the neighborhood of 15,000 gold, but basically all that did was allow me to buy that 4th one instead of the 3rd one. So anyway, let's see what we've got. The lockbox keys going on for 5 more days. That is for the Object 907, the Soviet Tier 10 medium tank. And just remember, you need the keys in order to open the box. You can get the boxes for free for playing games. The keys can be held for future lockbox events. If you're fortunate enough, say, to open it and get the tank, and you bought 12 keys there, and you've still got keys left over, you can either sell them for gold, I think it's 300, or hold on to them for the next lockbox event. Wanted to point out, because we often see low tier tanks, PZ S35 and T15, $4 here. You can cash them in for just over 2,000 gold. That works out to be 537 gold per dollar. So not the greatest deal going this week, but still not a horrible deal for a low dollar investment, because you know what you typically see, $100, 55,000 or 550 gold per dollar. But if you only spend $10, you're down to 450 gold per dollar. So to find those deals where you can get high gold per dollar for low dollar amounts is pretty good in the game. So just keep that in mind as we scroll through and get to the tanks. WZ112 back in stores. Wasn't too long ago this was crates only. So I'm kind of kicking myself about buying all of those crates last week. The tank, medium tank, understand it's a little bit on the sluggish side, but with great turret armor for medium. So I will be purchasing one of these two of options. Now, I am not a big fan of this camouflage, so to spend extra gold, basically all I would be doing is to spend it on the mystery box. Mystery box does have a chance to get some gold in return, premium time, and a mystery certificate, which is a guaranteed tank if you get a mystery certificate, but who knows what tank that could be, anywhere from tier 5 to tier 10. The other option would be to go with, where did it, it's on the right side here, 12,500. So basically I'm be paying 2,500 for those 3 boxes there. So I'll have to weigh that option here in a second, but we're definitely going to pick up this tank. I know the price is still high. This is the first time it's been for sale for gold, but we'll get a good test on the tank. Chieftain, 17,500. That is the price that we are going to see for this tank, I think. Wargaming knows it's one of the most sought after tier 10 tanks. It's got a great hold down play style, good mobility, accurate gun. There's a lot to say positive about this tank. So I do think that they will keep this price tag on the tank by itself there. Usually we'll see a tier 10 come down to 15,000 gold, maybe a little bit lower. But you can buy the whole set here with the camo, the 5x boosters, and an order. Let's see what you get. 50 wins, and you're going to get 5 mystery boxes. So to me, right there, that's worth 2,500 gold. So I would pick the slightly more expensive one. We have got the AMX French heavy tank. Keep this thing pointed directly at your opponents, and this armor is super strong. 8,000 gold for a tier 8. You're going to get 2 collect them all containers with a 5% drop chance, so very little chance of getting a tank out of that, but I do like this tank. It's a little bit on the slow side, but some really great armor. Now we've got 2 options here for the T-34. Keep in mind, guys, if you have the T-34 Independence, no point in getting this tank because it is exactly the same outside of the camo on it, the Warrior camo. This does come with the Eagle attachment. There it is on the Eagle. You're going to get 30 days of premium time, which I like. This is not a bad price. It's just not my favorite tank. Certainly teaches you to get hull down. The gun does troll a good bit. So just keep that in mind. 5,500. You're going to knock a couple thousand off for your 30 days of premium time, and you're getting a nice tier 8 heavy tank for a good price. VK4503, several comments from last week reminding me that this did get a nice little armor buff not too long ago. So at a tier 7, the tank can be a little bit of a bully, I guess, now. But again, tier 7, 3,500 gold, not a bad deal. Stay away from the VK168. I know the price is right here for a tier 8. The armor's great, but this hatch here is just too easy to pen, so I would stay away from that. Tiger 131 back in stores. Iconic tank, giving away some discounted on future tier 6 purchase tank. Interesting to see them putting that in there, but for a tier 6, 2,500 gold for this iconic Tiger 131, I kind of feel like if you've got the gold, you should buy it and enjoy that tank. Moving on to the gold section here. We are at 375 gold per dollar if you don't have your 2x boosters. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you are opening your free containers. There's more Object 752, more lockbox. This kind of gets into the rest of the container section. We're not going to go into any more of those in detail. So enjoy the nice weekend. Enjoy gravity mode. Hope you guys have fun out there. Stay safe. Get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.